Let me unmute myself. Everyone can hear me okay? And is the music too loud right in the back of it? That's the better question. Folks can hear me okay? Music's all right? All right. Okay. Let's go ahead and ground down into our seat. Take the crown of our heads up to the sky. Just acknowledging this practice. Go ahead and close your eyes and come into your body. So we always start off giving gratitude. So we give gratitude for the moon and for the sun, for this earth, the water, the air, and the land. Take a nice deep inhale. And exhale. We give gratitude for the indigenous peoples of the lands that we are seated upon. Take a moment in your mind's eye here in Montana, it's Missoula, so the Salish, Blackfeet, Kootenai tribes. Take a nice deep inhale. And exhale. We give gratitude for the practice of yoga. Understanding that practice comes from culture, and culture is created by people. So give gratitude for the Black people who created this practice. Take a nice deep inhale. And exhale. Give gratitude for our bodies, for ourselves, for showing up for this conversation and showing up to our mats. Understanding that the process of healing is not linear, and that sometimes it's definitely not easy. But we look to find the joy. Nice deep inhale. And exhale. Taking a moment just to breathe. I'm going to read from Menakem's book. Let's ground ourselves in our bodies. Notice the outline of our skin and the slight pressure of air around it. Experience the firm pressure of the chair or the floor that you're seated on. Can you sense hope in your body? Where is it? Where does it live? How does your body experience that hope? Is it a release or is it an expansion? A tightening born of eagerness or anticipation? What specific hopes accompany these sensations? The chance to heal, the chance to be free of the burden of racialized trauma, to live a bigger and deeper life. We ask ourselves, how do we experience fear in our bodies? Where? How does it manifest? As tightness, as a painful radiance, as a dead hard spot? What worries accompany the fear? Are you afraid your life will be different in ways you can't predict? Are you afraid of facing clean pain? Are you worried you'll choose dirty pain instead? Do you feel the raw, wordless fear and perhaps excitement that heralds change? What pictures appear in your mind as you experience that fear? As your body feels both hopeful and afraid, congratulations. You're just where you need to be for what is yet to come. Take a nice deep inhale. And exhale. Go ahead and slowly open the eyes. Come back into the room, into the space. Take the head and look out past that right shoulder. Look far back behind you. And slowly move yourself through center line. Look out past that left shoulder. Nice deep inhale. Exhale, come back to center line. Inhale, sweep the arms up overhead. Reach up and out of the waistline. Exhale, flip the palms. Press any stagnant, stale energy out and away. Press out through the hands. Flex the hands like you're pressing 2 walls away from you. Big inhale. Exhale, press. Again, big inhale. Exhale, press. Fire up through the arms. Think about wrapping your muscles around your bones. One more time, big inhale. Exhale, press. Take that right hand down to the earth. Sweep that left arm up and over. Roll open through the chest. Big inhale. Exhale, serve the earth. Hand comes down in front and around. Left hand grounds down. Right hand pulls up and over. Exhale, serve the earth. Hand comes down and around. Again, inhale, sweep. Exhale, move. Inhale, sweep. Exhale, move. Inhale, arms come up overhead. Exhale, press hard into the palms. Press all the way down through the center line. Roll back and down through the shoulder blades. And then breaststroke the arms out and in front. Take the hands back behind. Interlock the fingers and press down through the fists. Raise up through the chest. Big inhale. Exhale, hold. Pull in on the low belly. One more time. Big inhale. Exhale, go ahead and slowly release the hands. Let the arms swim out in front and back around again. Come around and interlock the fingers. Maybe do that opposite grip this time. Press down through the hands, pull up through the chest. Tuck the chin in ever so slightly. Big inhale. Exhale. One more time. Big inhale. Exhale, slowly release. Inhale, arms sweep up overhead. Exhale. Press and pull hands down through heart center. And then go ahead and take the elbows together in the center line to touch. So press hard into the arms, press into the palms. On our inhale, we raise our arms up. On our exhale, we pull down. Inhale up. Exhale down. So press so hard that there's a little bit of a shake. Inhale and exhale. We're gonna go for 10. 9, 8, for 7, for 6, for 5, for 4, for 3, last 2, really press, and last 1, press arms and hands together. Inhale, arms open up through the chest. Exhale, let the hands slowly drift back together. At some point in time, they'll slowly start to come together on their own. Feel that energy that you can hold. Energy. And hands come down to the knees. Rock forward onto hands and knees. Come into tabletop. Hands are nice and wide. Knees are underneath the hips. On our inhale, we pull our chest forward. Tuck the tailbone. Let the low belly drop. Pull forward with the chest. Exhale, pull in on the low belly, press down into the hands. Inhale, chest forward. Exhale, press back. For 2 more. Inhale, chest forward. Exhale, press. 1 more time. Inhale, chest forward. Exhale, press. Inhale, back into table. Go ahead and take the knees a little bit wider. We're gonna go ahead and roll out through our hips. So a couple of barrel rolls, we go for 4, for 3, engage the low belly, last 2, and 1, And then slowly shift back through center line. We go for 4, for 3, last 2, and 1. Slowly come back to center. Bring the knees underneath. Come down onto the forearms. Let the chest drop. You can come down into a puppy pose. So it's right in between a down dog and a child's. Nice deep inhale. Press into the hands. Let the hips come up to the sky a little bit higher. Big inhale. And then exhale. You can slowly press down through the forearms, press into the palms, and pop the hips up to the sky. Big inhale here. Exhale, pedal out through the feet. So we're in dolphin. Press down through the forearms. Big inhale. Take that right leg up behind. Point through the toes. Take the leg out of the hips. Go ahead and set it back down to the earth. Same thing. That left leg. Big inhale. Check in. Keep the hips on nice and straight. Leg comes back down. Drop down to the knees. Pull the hands back underneath the shoulders. And then slowly press back into your down dog. Nice deep inhale. Pedal out through the feet. Exhale, hold. 2 more. Big inhale. And exhale. Go ahead and spot right in between the 2 hands. Step, step. Feet come up to meet hands. Let yourself fall and hang over the tops of the legs. Engage the quads. Nice deep inhale. Exhale, hold. Maybe shake the head yes. Maybe shake the head no. Pull in and engage the low belly. And then inhale. Sweep all the way up to standing. Reach up and out of the waist. Exhale, hands move down through heart center. My face is cut off, that's all right. Nice deep inhale. Hands come up overhead again. Exhale. Hands draw down through center line. And then inhale, sweep the arms up, interlock the fingers, pull up and out of the waistline, and then tip over to that right hand side. Big inhale here. Exhale, release the hand, press down into the side of the body, reach with the fingertips. Big inhale. Exhale, flip the palm, slowly bring yourself over to that opposite side. Stretch and reach. Big inhale. Take that hand up to the ear again. Big inhale. Exhale, maybe interlock those palms the opposite way. Come back through center line, pull up and out of the waist. Press down, hands can come down through center line. Press down through the low back and raise up through the chest. Engage the quads, hips come forward. Big inhale. Take a nice soft gaze at where the ceiling meets the wall. And think about pressing and moving through the upper part of the back. Big inhale. Exhale, pull in on the low belly, come down and over the tops of the thighs. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, hands come down to the mat. Step, step back into plank. Press down through the palms. Hold here. We're going to take that right knee to right elbow. Hold here. Go ahead and drop the shin down and lift up. So we're going to go for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step back into your plank. Big inhale. Left knee to left elbow. Dip and lift for 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and step back. Big inhale. Exhale, lower down through chaturanga. Inhale up to forward facing. Exhale, roll over the toes, press back into down dog. Pedal out through the feet. Nice deep inhale. Exhale, hold. Spot right in between the 2 thumbs. Again, step, step, feet come up to meet hands. Inhale, flat backs. Exhale, down and over the tops of the thighs. And then inhale, we sweep ourselves all the way up to standing again. Exhale, hands move down through heart center. Again, inhale, arms sweep up overhead. Interlock the fingers, take that opposite grip. Ground down through the big toe mound, the baby toe mound, and the heel. Come back to this intention that we set at the beginning of class in this conversation that we've been having, right? How with every movement and every breath, we release a little bit of white-bodied supremacy and trauma from ourselves. Pay attention to your body and the release, right? Move through the discomfort. Big inhale. On our exhale, come over to that left-hand side. Take that left armpit towards the front of the room, right hip towards the front of the room. Big inhale. Exhale, pull. 2 more big breaths here. Big inhale. Exhale, pull. 1 more time. Big inhale. Exhale, come back to center line. Inhale, up and out of the waist. Exhale, same thing on that opposite side. Use the strength of the hands to pull over to that opposite side. Big inhale. Exhale, pull. 2 more. Big inhale. Exhale, pull. Last time. Big inhale. Exhale, come back to center line. Hands move down through our heart center. They come down to the low part of the back again. Push down. Engage the legs. Press forward with the hips. Roll back through the shoulders. Big inhale. Breathe all the way from the perineum up into the base of the throat. So use your breath to help cleanse and clear. Big inhale. Exhale, come back to center line. Inhale, arms sweep up overhead. Exhale, pull in on the low belly, come down and over the tops of the thighs. Inhale, flat backs. Exhale, hands come down to the mat. Step back into your plank. Big inhale here. Power up through the arms. Take that right knee, left elbow, dip and lift. Footsteps back. Left knee, right elbow, dip and lift. We're gonna go for 2 more on each side. So dip and lift. Left to right, dip and lift. Last one, dip and lift. And then left to right, dip and lift. Big inhale. Exhale, lower down through chaturanga. Inhale up to forward facing. Press down hard into the tops of the feet and roll over the toes. Press back to down dog. Big inhale. Pedal out through the legs. Checking with the elbows. They're turning back to you to broaden out through the upper part of the back. And then spot right in between those 2 thumbs. Step. Feet come up to meet hands. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, down and over the tops of the thighs. And then inhale, we sweep ourselves all the way up to standing. Exhale, hands move down through heart center. Inhale, we sweep up and exhale down and over the tops of the thighs. Let's sweep ourselves up into chair. Big inhale here. We pulse out for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Big inhale here. Exhale, dive over the tops of the legs. Lift the hips. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, hands come down to the mat. Step. Back into plank. Lower down through chaturanga and hover. Inhale, forward facing. Exhale, roll over the toes, press back to down dog. Right leg comes back behind us, big inhale. Exhale, shift forward, right foot up to meet right hand. Drop down through that left heel and pull yourself up into a warrior 1 quickly before we pivot and open up into a warrior 2. Nice deep inhale. Pivot back. Reverse warrior. Big inhale here. Exhale, hold. 1 more time, big inhale. Exhale, straighten out through that front leg. Reach with that arm, big inhale. So reverse triangle. Engage that back left leg and that glute. Shift forward, hinge at the hips. Triangle pose. Hand comes down to shin. Opposite hand comes up to the sky. Reach up to the fingertips. And then look down to that foot to make sure you're not straining through the neck. Big inhale. Exhale, put a bend in that knee. Side angle. Hand comes up to the sky. Hand is in the inside of that right foot. Big inhale. If you want to put yourself in a bind in this one, you can. That right hand comes underneath. You pull forward with the chest. Ground down through that back edge of that foot. Big inhale. Exhale, go ahead and slowly release. Pivot on the ball of that back foot. Mini half hop up the mat. Pull forward with the chest, pyramid pose here. Pull back through that right hip. Ground down through the big toe mound, baby toe mound, and heel. Big inhale. Exhale, hop back with that left foot. Hands come down to the mat, right foot steps back. We lower and lift. Big inhale. Exhale, roll over the toes, press back to down dog. Left leg comes back behind us. Nice deep inhale. Shift forward. Left foot comes up to meet left hand. You can drop that back heel or raise up into high lunge. to then drop the heel and open up into warrior two. Nice deep inhale. Holding here. Reverse your warrior. Hand comes back behind, pull up through the chest. Ground down through the back edge of that foot. Big inhale here. Engage that right glute. Big inhale. Straighten out through that front leg, reverse triangle. Big inhale. Exhale. We pull ourselves forward. Hinge at the hip. Stretch. Hand comes down to shin. Opposite hand comes up to the sky. Make sure you're not hyperextending in that front knee. So keep a little mini micro bend. Again, think about wrapping your muscles around the bones. Big inhale. Exhale, side angle. Put a bend in that knee. Hand can either rest and chill here. Hand can come down to the inside of the foot. Arm comes up to the sky. Big inhale. If you want to, you can bring yourself and put yourself into that bind where that left hand comes underneath, that right hand comes around, you grab your fingertips and pull up through the chest. If not, you hang out right here. Nice deep inhale. Exhale, pivot. Turn the torso towards the mat. Pivot on the ball of that back foot, little mini half hop. Pyramid pose here, kick back through that left hip, ground down through the big toe mound. Big inhale here. Exhale, hold. Nice flat back. Exhale, hand comes down to the mat. Pop back with that right foot. Step back with that left. Nice deep inhale. Exhale, lower, hover, and then inhale. Forward facing. Exhale, roll over the toes, press back. Pedal out through the feet. Nice deep inhale. Drop down to the knees. Go ahead and flip the toes. Come into a kneeling. If this is too much on the knees, you can always take the knees wider. We're gonna come into an extended embryo, so arms sweep up overhead. Pull in on the low belly, come down and over the tops of the thighs to the edges of the fingers. Nice deep inhale. Exhale, hold. One more time, big inhale. Exhale, and then on our next inhale, we'll slowly sweep ourselves back up. We're gonna forego any type of abs today, y'all, but we will come to that at a later date since this conversation ran a little bit over. Kick over onto our hip and then go ahead and come into a seated posture. Take that left hand, place it underneath your cheek, sit on that hand, sweep that right arm up and over, cup onto the ear, and pull that ear towards the shoulder. Nice deep inhale. Exhale, hold. Relax and release through the jaw. Breathe all the way up through the neck, the side of the face, all the way up to the crown of the head. Big inhale. Exhale, slowly release. Head comes back to center. You can come off of that hand. Same thing on that opposite side. Sit down onto that hand. Sweep this arm up and over. Cup onto the ear, pull that ear towards the shoulder, relax and release through the jaw. Big inhale. Exhale, hold. One more time, big inhale. Exhale, go ahead and slowly release. And slowly bring that head back to center line. Release the hand, inhale, arm sweep up overhead. Interlock the fingers, bring the chin way down towards the chest, so big compression of our thyroid. Menakem talks about in his book about metabolizing white supremacy, right? So our bodies essentially open yourself up. So compression on our thyroid helps us with our digestive system, so we can essentially process this and dispel it. Nice deep inhale. Exhale, hold. One more time, big inhale. Exhale, tilt the chin up to the sky. Keep the elbows nice and wide, open up through the chest. And then one more time, chin comes down towards the chest. Big inhale. And then exhale, slowly tilt the chin back up to the sky. Elbows stay wide. Relax and release. Go ahead and make your way down onto your backs. Right knee pulls up into the chest, interlock the fingers around the front part of the shin, press out through the heel, nice deep inhale. Take that left hand to the outside of that right knee, right arm comes long. Let the leg shift over the body and look out past those fingertips. Next week, we'll work on a couple of spine things, y'all. But this will be our little abbreviated. Slowly come back to center line. Same thing on that opposite side. Interlock the fingers, bring them around the front part of the shin. Pull the shin up towards that armpit. Press out through the heel of that right leg. Nice deep inhale. That left foot can kind of just hang limp. Slowly take that right hand to the outside of that knee and let that leg drift over that right side body. Look out past the fingertips. Nice deep inhale. Exhale slowly, come back to center line. Pull both knees up into the chest. Carve out through the low belly. Nice deep inhale. Chin tucks in towards the chest. And slowly go ahead and release. Legs can come all the way down to the end of the mat. Heels slap out to the sides, palms face up to the sky. Come back into a space of love and appreciation of self, for showing up and for doing this work. The space of gratitude, the space of flow. I liked our conversation today because there was that great point, that said that there is going to be discomfort in this. And one of the things I always say in yoga classes is on the other side of discomfort is change. So as we move through these conversations and as we move through these uncomfortable points in our bodies, we take that moment to just recognize. And as I've been taught in a lot of different teachings, is go general. We don't have to dip into anything too deeply. Let's keep some generality to things for a little bit. Take a nice deep inhale. And exhale. And exhale. When you're ready, folks, you can roll yourself over into a fetal position. To remind everybody that in fetal, it's where all of our bodies were formed. Surrounded by nothing but blackness, warmth, water, and love. Can always come back to this space, y'all. Can always come back to love. Take a nice deep inhale. And exhale. And when you're ready, you can slowly press yourselves back up to a simple seated posture. Learned recently that we're not doing hands to heart center and we're not saying namaste because it was something that has been kept from the darker skin lower caste within the yoga world. So you can always take your hands to your heart because there is a biological reaction that happens in terms of a space of comfort. Okay. Or they can just rest down on the knees. So the divine light, the divine feminine, and the divine masculine in me sees, honors, and reflects the divine light, the divine feminine, and the divine masculine in the collective we. Remembering we're all from our mother's blood and our father's seed. I want to thank everybody for sharing their practice with me today and for trusting me with their bodies. And to that, I'll say, go in peace and serve love always. I'm going to pause the recording or stop the recording and just say hi to folks.